13 right here, and we have a special guest. It's my cousin. Okay, I got a new phone, so I'm like, if. And you're wondering, what is she reviewing? A lunchbox. So we're gonna.
Nice.
I don't know if
We're gonna
anybody's
be on
gonna.
a sugar rush by this time.
Okay.
Because we also ate some of these earlier today.
Okay. So
And also I'm having a mountain
it comes in a really nice package. It has multiple stuff in it. It looks like it has pizza, a pizza,
How you doing?
2 mini hamburgers, 3 colas, french fries, sour french fries, and a hot dog. I like the packaging it comes into because it's basically like a lunch box. So we're gonna lay out everything because you can see it. Everything on here. Okay, so we have the 2 mini.
She's Snapchat in the stack.
2 mini hamburgers.
You're so professional about this.
3 colas.
Colas.
We have a pizza box.
Which I'm really excited about.
Gummy french fries.
How many pizza things are there?
I have no idea. Going off this, there's 8. Don't take it at me.
Wait.
There's 5.
Okay.
And a hot dog. Obviously nobody's on because it's probably way too late. But usually I do this. So we're gonna just get started because you can go back and watch this over again. So
You're
we're gonna
so professional.
Actually, no, I'm not. You should see whatever. I can't do the editing seals though. Be like, I know. But
to the next round.
I can't do that. I don't know how to do that yet.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna try the mini burger.
Which way does this go? They put this upside down.
So it comes in a little packaging that I'm pretty happy. And it comes in this plastic thing that holds it together because they can come apart. So like, bam, bam. So the bun and the hamburger and bun, and then cheese and it looks like
Apparently
lettuce.
the cheese. No, that's a pickle.
No, that's a lettuce.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try. You know that Squidward tried the first Krabby Patty. I'm gonna do that. I did it.
Is it bad that I'm kind of disgusted?
Why?
Just for the simple fact, it's a gummy, and it's like,
Yeah.
just like the thought of it being like a burger, kind of disturbs me.
I'm gonna leave that out. I'm gonna put it.
And
So-
it's hard.
It's really hard to choose sometimes. But so we're gonna wash that down with cola. Comes in a little package like
this.
A Coca-Cola, but it says cola, but so it's not Coca-Cola.
It smells like it too. Like as soon as you open the wrapper,
Yeah.
just all of a sudden you just get this whiff.
So, cheers. It's very hard to chew though, but it's really sticky. I like how I bite the top part and you bite through the bottom.
Yay.
And I don't like Coca-Cola.
The top part is like not that flavored.
Okay. Let's try that pizza.
How many pieces do you want each person?
We'll keep one for, let's see if Carson wants one. Be nice for a day.
For a day.
That won't be tomorrow because he's
I
probably
want a
sleeping.
potato. Just for the simple fact I can put it around the room and say a
So-
potato flew around my cousin's room.
Take 2.
I want the olive one too.
Okay. Well,
Mm,
it comes in a little cute box, and
yeah,
it's pretty.
it's actually really
It's
cute.
pretty realistic if you like putting everything on. So I'm gonna try to
I
eat.
like miniature things, so I kind of like
So,
this.
you know,
We
regular pizza.
We ate pizza for dinner tonight.
Yeah, so I'm like, we have pizza's gummies too. I like it.
I like this.
I like gummy bears and gummy worms. So.
This is appetizing. I like this.
Yeah, like. Do you want an appetizer? What
Like-
you're going to have?
It's nice and soft too. It's like not as hard as like the patty.
And hamburgers.
It's all American food.
Yeah. This looks like McDonald's. Like this wrapping.
It looks like a knockoff brand of McDonald's.
Oh yeah. But I had these and they're not that sour.
No, they're not at all.
We'll each have 3 and then
They're
Carson.
literally like not sour at all.
So you take 3 and I'll take 3 and Carson will have 1. I'm so mean at. So
He gets a drink with pizza and French fries.
I
That's
think
actually a pretty good meal right there.
So if you look at them, they look like McDonald's French fries.
I feel like they're kind of liars though. Honestly, I think they're a little bit of a liar.
Yeah.
Because they say that it's sour, but it's not.
Well, maybe some people think they are sour because they have different taste buds as us. Because everybody has different taste buds.
I mean, I'm used to sour.
Yeah, that's why.
Like, I like sour.
That's why.
So this is like nothing to me.
That's why you. Like, when I first had it, I'm like, okay, it's not sour. Okay, whatever.
It's actually not that bad. For a minute there, you get like a little thing of sour. And
Like-
that's it.
One little powder of these.
Yeah.
And then the hot dog.
How are we supposed to split this?
You want to take the bun or the hot dog?
Okay.
I'll take the bun then. That's the hot dog.
You can take it apart too.
Here.
It's weird.
Here. And then,
Who would want to eat this?
do you want the ketchup or radish?
I tried the relish already.
I had both. He gave it to me. That's the hot dog.
Who would want to eat this? I think my stomach's gonna start. That's probably why I have so much acne right now.
No. Because all the oil's in your face.
But also, some people also get acne because they're not used to like candy and like.
No. You're the Poswains. You're on the Poswain side. Of course you're used to candy.
True.
You're nasty.
You're all nasty.
You're nasty. If you didn't realize that we are cousins, we are cousins.
Hi.
Hello. But
I'm sorry, I'm ugly and I don't have a YouTube channel, so hi.
but she does have Instagram. Go follow her. I'll put that in the. Wait, I won't have anything. Oh, never mind. Maybe if we make a regular video because nobody's on here,
Maybe
Yeah,
we can
she's-
make it like
we can make it
No.
tomorrow.
we can make like a challenge or something.
Make up a challenge.
Yeah. Hi,
Hi.
who are you?
He's.
You're a robber. Goodbye.
I think he's the one from Australia. I don't know. I went just blank minded. So this girl decides to attack my sister. What?
Your sister.
Okay,
yeah,
you're my sister
yeah,
now.
Hi.
Okay, she
I
attacks
am
my
her sister.
sister, saying, "Oh, I don't care about your loss of your baby Tucker," and then she's going saying she has
Like a whole bunch of
her
his losses and everything.
and she doesn't. So I went up and said that you that idiotic to mess with a mental person?
Because she said that.
Because I am mentally abused. So
Yeah.
like
We're not
I
going
don't
to talk
care
about that,
if
though.
if you guys don't like me because I'm mentally abused and got mental, I don't care. Just
I mean, it's not that bad,
it's
though.
not
Like,
too
you
bad.
can't, like, tell most of the time.
Like, you can't tell, but when I get on that, like, okay,
yeah,
you better
we're, like,
knock it off,
yeah.
or something's gonna happen to you. I'll find you and kill you or something. I'll say those things, but I don't mean it.
Yeah,
Like, if people
it
get
just-
really
it
annoying,
would-
I'll
it
be
would
like,
just,
shut
like-
up.
It would just mainly happen if, like,
'Cause
someone annoys you or something.
I get really
Or, like,
annoyed from you because I
Yeah.
don't know why. I just like, okay, I'm not used to that much people really doing this.
Yeah.
You were crazy, lol. I even messaged you when you were enjoying Yeah, but people don't
I
get,
just-
like, my friends get it, but when I first met one of my best friends now, she's like, why are you so like that? I'm like, I was mentally abused, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
And
if,
I didn't know I was
it
mentally
doesn't-
abused.
It doesn't also help, like...
It doesn't help when people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Stop. No, I
Like,
can't deal with that. Like, even when people message me, like, okay, you're making me really mad. I'm not gonna
like you
answer
don't,
you.
you don't even, like, have to, like...
Make me mad. I'm just be
Yeah.
like, what?
Like-
What do you want this time? Or,
Yeah, or, like, you would get, like, annoyed or something, or, like, you'll just, like, get
Mhm.
irritated or
I
something
get
like that.
irritated. I
If
get
you
paranoid.
get irritated, like, for someone at home, and, like, you're just, like, messaging someone,
Yeah.
I feel like that also, like, for the message, it goes into it of how
But
annoyed
I
or,
don't-
like,
I
anything like that is.
I won't be like, hey, I'm paranoid. You'll just see me being like, hey, can you please stop? Or can
Yeah.
you stop
I
doing
mean,
this?
obviously you can't do that when obviously you're mentally, like...
Well, I didn't know I was mentally abused till I moved here.
Yeah.
So I
So
was
it
always
doesn't-
up in my room. So
It
when I'm
doesn't
up
really
in my room,
help that
I
you also, like...
lived with him for
Yeah.
8+ years.
Did you already tell them about that or no? Or
What?
that was...
Hold on, I just went blank-minded. I get blank-minded all the time.
Like, you lived with
Oh,
that person?
so
have
my
you
stepdad.
told them... Okay.
Okay. So this guy, I didn't know him. My mom married him. So I'm like, okay, he must be like my dad because my dad was in the military for a year and a half and then he did something to his knee or did something stupid.
Okay, mind you that this is technically her stepdad.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah,
was.
now.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay at one of my mom's best friend's house. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Like, I know them. I was little. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I have a friend.
How old were you even?
I was 5 or 6. I can't remember. I think I was 5 because I was 6 when I was 5. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I know them. I don't care. My mom's going away for a week. I'm not caring. So when I first met him, he was this big buff guy. Like he had muscles.
Like,
Like
he
you
looked
can't
scary,
even
honestly.
squeeze.
Like, it looked like he was almost scary, honestly.
He was. But he was like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, he seems cool because he might be able to teach me stuff that I don't know how to do.
Were
So
you
we
seeing
lived-
your dad at that time?
No.
Yeah.
No. He was in the military for 12 plus
Moatoe.
years.
Moatoe.
Shut up. So, I also had a big speech problem that I couldn't handle, so I was going to, like, this speech therapy thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm pretty good. I have a good mom. I have a brother. I just got rid of my
I'd be 4 by this time too,
Yeah.
and I would be in
you
Texas by this time.
Yeah.
Because of my
So-
stepdad. I was living. My mom married my
Yeah,
technically
yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah.
marry, but all that. So
So I'm like, okay, he seems cool. He can teach me everything. So when he moves in, I'm like, he's already moving in. And this guy was from Washington State. So I'm like, okay, he knows the Seahawks. I don't know the Seahawks, but he reminded me of the Seahawks. I don't know why. So a year passed, and I'm like, oh, okay, he seems okay. We move. So I'm like, I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. I was in the house for a long time since I was 3. So I'm like, I don't know anymore. So his son comes over, and I'm like, oh, he has a son. I didn't know that. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. He has a son that I can play with. So he's Joshy's age. I think he's a little bit older than her. So I'm like, okay, I have a cousin his age. I'm fine. I'm gonna be cool. When he goes back to Washington, he finds out he can't see him anymore. So he got lazy and made us do everything. That's when,
which means like everything.
yeah, like cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the kitchen,
Like it
cleaning
doesn't mean
everything.
like, oh, like go get
and
me
the
another.
chickens.
It doesn't like mean like, oh, go get me another beer kind
Oh,
of thing.
he did.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's like
everything.
more. It's like more when she says that.
Well,
she
he
made
started
us do everything.
So,
It wasn't just, oh, go get me another beer or something. It was cleaning and all of that.
So when it first started, he worked. So I'm like, okay, he works. I'm at school, and then when he comes home, he's probably making dinner. So I didn't know how to cook at that time. So I'm like, okay, that's cool.
And then you started having to like make your own.
No, he won't let us. He won't let us do anything.
Except clean
That's
for you.
the story. That's later in the story, though. So I'm like, okay. He starts making us do the chickens. He got us chickens. So I'm like, oh, chickens. I like chicken nuggets. Being that little 4-year-old or, wow. No, I was 7 at the time. So I'm like, oh, chicken nuggets. I can have chicken nuggets. So I go feed them. I had bumps and bruises because they pecked me so much because I didn't know how to feed them. I was only 7. I never was on a farm.
You've never watched Hannah Montana?
Well, this is when my grandpa was still alive. This was when my grandpa was still alive. So
no,
yes.
like he died like 2 years ago or something like that.
Oh, 6 years.
Really? It's been that long? Oh.
So I'm like, okay, I have chickens. I can have chicken nuggets. No big deal. And then I come back in. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be a regular kid, play on a farm. I learned how to ride a bike, so that's a plus. I do stunts on my bike now, and so I come back to my old house, the renters, and it was completely destroyed. So we started tearing up the walls, doing this, so I'm really good at remodeling. That's what I want to be when I grow up, so a remodeler and just do whatever. And then when we got back, he got really lazy. We couldn't go up. When we were finished with the house, we couldn't go on the main level, only to eat and go outside.
Basically, you guys were like trapped upstairs
Yes.
almost.
We had to always be upstairs. I had to at 5 a.m. I had to wake up, clean, vacuum, clean the bathroom, vacuum my whole entire room, clean my whole entire room, even if there was nothing on it. I had to make some noise saying I had to clean. So I'm like, okay, I am getting very sick of this. And it got so bad that I couldn't go downstairs anymore. I couldn't do anything. I was always at friend's house. I was always at school.
Basically, it was almost like you were grounded, only
Yeah.
like
If I was grounded. And I didn't have any electronics but my DS. So if he took my DS, I was just staring at my wall. Or
by that
drawing.
time, like she didn't have a phone or
Nope,
nothing.
I had nothing. I only had a DS.
And that's like,
when my grandpa died.
Yeah.
The first year he gave me a DS because I was going through my grandpa's loss. So
I got a bunny.
Hmm?
I stuffed a bunny from
Yeah.
him.
So I'm like, okay, this is getting very tiring. I had to walk the dogs
like
before school and after school.
like it just sounds ridiculous. Like it's almost like you
Yeah.
were like his slave, basically.
I was. I had to get, when he needed a beer, he sometimes said, hey, Sarah, go give me a beer.
But I mean, that's like normal for a kid usually.
Yeah,
Like they
I
feel
get that.
honored to almost do that.
But I never got to do, I could go in the fridge. He gave us 5 minutes to eat. 5 minutes.
Which means like you would have to down all of your food
Yes.
just to be done.
And one night I remember he made us eat baked beans because we didn't want to. And now I'm like this. Well, the first time we moved out, like the day we moved out, I was coming from a sleepover, so I guess I wasn't crabby at all. So I'm like, okay, it's almost time to go to, no, it was summer, so I'm like, okay, it's during the week, who cares? It was in August of 2 years ago.
I almost like feel bad though, since I wasn't able to like be
Well,
there.
At the time I did have a phone when I moved out. I had a crappy old phone because I was babysitting back then. And then when the day we move out, I'm like, hey, I don't want to eat salmon. He sent me to my room. I hear my mom and him yelling at each other. Like, what the frick are they yelling about? I come downstairs. Ryan's like, oh. My stepdad was like, go the fuck up. I'm like, no, I don't want you guys to yell because I was like that brave person that I don't want to do push-ups. I said, and then he's like, do push-ups, and my mom's like, no.
I feel like that's like the part where like families and just anybody in your family needs to stand up for is like,
yeah. Well,
when like someone's hurting like that and they're basically like a slave, it needs to stop as soon as it can.
Well, whenever I got in trouble, I had to do burpees, push-ups, cherry pickers, elevated push-ups.
Cherry pickers
Jumping
aren't that
jack.
hard.
When you have to sit there for an hour, it is. Because he made us do arms this length and pick. And sometimes he made us do this. Or we had to do that.
I was thinking of like the dance version of it.
No. Exercise. Military. One time he had me do burpees so much, I started to bleed on my feet.
I mean, but look at how strong you are now.
Like, this is all, yes, there is some good points about him, but I'm so mentally abused, I don't think I can handle talk. This is hard for me to talk to. Like, this is, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna post this now. Because it's hard talking to.
Yeah.
Like, you're my cousin. You're
So
like a
it's kind
sister
of-
to
yeah,
me. So,
so
I'm like,
it's, like,
okay,
easy.
whatever.
It's
But
easy to talk to me
YouTube.
about it.
But my YouTuber...
But I feel like if you do post something like this in the future, that it's going to heal you a little bit more.
Well, I have to go to counseling.
Why?
Because I had bad dreams of him killing me. And him doing something to me, like, not like in a bad way, but it's like he's gonna kill me, he's gonna hurt me, he's gonna
Why would you have dreams
stalk
about that though?
because he would in real life. One dream I had, I was sleeping, I had a nice day
And I
at
mean,
school.
okay, can we pause for a minute? You also have said that you do dream about like stuff that's gonna happen in the future too.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Like, you never know.
And that's why I feel so bad for like you guys living all the way over here.
Well, he lives by us right now.
I know.
We'll go and walk over there. After we're done babysitting those kids, I'll show you where he lives exactly.
And I don't know. I feel like you guys...
I had a dream.
Honestly, like, I know that you guys really want to, like, be in that new house or whatever.
But it's...
And I know that you guys, like, really want to stay here in Blue Earth. But if it does get to that point where everything's starting to come to life, basically, from your dreams...
Yeah.
You guys need to move out of this town.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm scared of. Like, one of my dreams, he moved back. He moved by us. That came true. And he comes to my house, asks me if he wants to take a walk. So if I'm outside doing anything, I'm scared that I'll see his truck. And then he started chasing me. Like, okay, where do you want to go? He's like, over there. I'm like, okay. This is when it wasn't flooded, though. So I'm like, okay, well, let's go into the woods. He chases me up a tree and takes my shoes and runs to his old house. Puts my shoes and my bike, because I brought my bike, to his new house. And then I went to Jen's, told her about that. And he left, but he left my shoes and my bike at his old house.
And I feel like this is all coming true, too.
Yeah.
So if this, like, anything else happens in your dreams, you need to tell
That's what I've been telling her. Like, that's why I need to go to counseling.
Because if everything's starting to happen, you guys, if it does get to that point where it's like you're endangered.
Yeah.
There's basically like no other choice than move.
The next place will be Bago. If he comes to Bago, we know where he's following us. So we're going to go on a road trip, change our license plate, change our car, and head down south. If he follows us there, we're doomed.
Okay. But that's the thing. If you guys go north instead,
he will follow us anyways.
West.
No, he'll follow us. That's how stalker he is. He's probably watching us right now.
That's the thing, though. You guys really need to like have like a plan almost to know
That's
like
what
exactly,
I've been telling my mom, but she's
exactly where you guys need to go. It doesn't matter if it's Austin, Albert Lee. You need to call at least one of us too. You guys need to call one of us.
Telling my mom, but she's like, oh, but what about my work? What about money? What about this? I'm like, what if Ryan's stalking me and he's gonna kill one of us? Because he wants Gunner. And we're not letting him watch Gunner because he hasn't seen him last
And
February.
I get that it's also his kid.
Yeah, but he'll take him away from us. And
he is so psycho.
He'll take...
that he will probably do everything that he did to you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
To Gunner. And he's only 3.
Yeah, Eric Ryan, his son, already knew how to clean perfectly fine. How to do this, how to do that. Better at us. And, like, he's like, pick up stuff. We would be, what? Huh? What? Be like, what do you mean by... He said a special word. And I can't remember what word, but it was, like, that word. And Eric Ryan would be cleaning like that. I'm like, huh? How am I supposed to know what that word means? Like, and then he would yell at us because of why we weren't cleaning up. And over time, like, oh, he means clean up because that's what Eric Ryan is doing. And then he would say a completely different word after I found out what he was saying.
And then you would be like, over again, huh? And then,
Yeah.
like, you would have
So
to
when
watch him.
And then
you just got to the point where, like, he said the same words over and over
Nope.
enough.
Nope.
It was a different word each time.
It was a different word each time. Even, like, 3 weeks ago, he would say the same word that I completely forgot about. Like, I don't know what word that means, so I'm gonna do a kid does and don't listen. He would.
That's the thing, is I feel like you guys should move sometime instead of staying here.
And then he's like, Sarah, why do you gotta be lazy? He was like 4, no, he was 5 at the time, because I was 7. So he's like, why you gotta be lazy? Why you gotta be so blah blah blah? And then why do you have to make your 5-year-old stepbrother do all the work? I'm like,
because he knows what to do, and you raised him to be like that.
Taught him how to do that. Ow.
That's the thing. Is like, I just feel like,
yeah,
that's one of the things that I feel like why you guys should move over by us, is so then we know that you guys are at least safe enough for a while.
But the thing is, I go on these riots that I will talk in an angry voice. I will state the truth. When you'll see, my mom sent one off to her story a long time ago, but I will get on these riots that I will be like the president of the United States of America and be like, okay, I'm through with this, and then I'll cry myself to sleep. Yeah, that's how bad it gets. Like,
that's the thing. It's like you need to be like,
I can't be normal anymore.
You have to
keep everything in because I don't know how to talk to people. Like, I was always upstairs or outside or at a friend's house.
And if you do ever need to call me, just call me.
Yeah, that's why I call you. Because I feel scared, but I won't come out and say I feel scared. I will talk to you, and then I'll be like, okay, I don't feel scared, so I have to go. Or, oh, we're going to the store. Exactly. I will do that stuff.
I feel like if you are scared, you need to tell your mom.
Anytime I call you, you know why now.
Yeah, but I feel like if you are scared, you need to tell your mom. I know it's going to be hard for the first couple of times.
No, I tell my mom everything now.
Okay.
But it's hard for me, like, oh, I'm scared. Can you comfort me? Like, I can't do that.
All you need to do is...
I'll just be talking to you nonstop and then be like, oh, okay, I don't feel scared anymore, whatever.
Or what you need to do is if you do start feeling scared or whatever, just text me and I'll call you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk about random stuff.
I might not immediately get your text, but I'll definitely try to get your text. And look at your text. And call you.
Like, this is very hard to talk to you about this.
And you know that I'm not going to let someone get you. I mean, we're the closest cousins out of the family.
Other than my mom and yours mom.
And if anything happened, I would literally find the person that did anything to you, and I would literally murder them. Honestly.
But it's, like, hard to tell anything.
Well, I understand that.
Like, the counseling, I'll be like, huh?
Have you went to therapy at all?
I went to physical therapy.
Physical therapy is different from actual therapy.
Yeah.
So if counseling doesn't work, or if you're not
I have to go to both. It's basically kind of the same thing, but different things.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to go, but it's gonna help me and my mom. I told my mom you have to go too. She has to go too. Because I know she feels the exact same way, but I took it harder because every time she was drunk, I had to defend on myself because she would be like, huh?
And
Yeah,
that's
go
the thing
ahead.
is, have you ever told your mom about the drinking?
Yeah.
Has she ever reacted to it?
Yeah. Well, not when I was little, but now she knows not why I want her to stop smoking. She knows why I understand that she needs a couple drinks, but not as much as
Like getting
she used to. But
and I did hear that she actually she was doing pretty good on the smoking.
Yeah, now she's back to smoking.
What happened all about that?
Tucker. She was stressed about Tucker. She was stressed about what Nick's gonna do. So she went back. And she's like, don't be mad at me. I'm like, at one point I am going to be mad at you.
I feel like once everything's better and you guys are moved.
No.
And
she's gonna stop pretty soon.
And
she doesn't like it.
Tucker, since we did a closing of Tucker, and now we know that Tucker is in a better spot, and we did the service and everything, I feel like this is also going to help her.
It is.
Like, and I feel like it's going to help Nick and Jess.
Help us.
And honestly, I think this huge pimple is because I've been stressed.
Yeah, pimples always because of stress.
And I am not to the point of stress warts, but I'm pretty close to that.
Okay, guys. We're gonna close this off because it's getting way too personal now.
And it's getting too personal now.
Bye, guys, and
au revoir.
like this, and yeah, bye.